Hello everyone and welcome back to our lesson review about independent versus dependent variable. You have to remember that independent variable is what you always change in an experiment. The dependable or dependent variable is the one that you observe, while the control variable is the one that you keep the same control. I'll give the example later. You have to remember that independent variable stands alone. This is the variable that is being changed. And in a good experiment, it only uses one variable and is being changed one at a time. While dependent variable is the one that's always responding, the variable that changes as a result of the independent variable. As you can see here in the example, independent variable is the variable that the researcher changes. The example here is the application of fertilizer X in this experiment. There is a plant, you can see the plant, while the dependent variable is the variable affected by the change in the independent variable, which is about the growth of plant, how many number of leaves, and the number of fruits, example, in the experiment. So the experiment is entitled Effect of Biofertilizer X on Plant Growth. So which is the effect of biofertilizer X on the growth of plants? So your dependent variable is the what? The growth of plant, because it depends on the fertilizer that you have put into. You have sprayed into the plant, and how many number of leaves are produced after putting off of the biofertilizer X, or maybe the number of fruits, etc. in the experiment. So I want you to remember the word dry mix. In the dependent variable, that is D, you have to remember that it is always the one that is responding, that's R, and Y is always in the Y-axis. If you can see here, here in this side is the X-axis, and this is the Y-axis. X-axis is when you sleep or you're lying down, and Y-axis is when you're standing up. That's an easy illustration. So Y-axis is this one here is your dependent variable, and your X-axis, which in this part here, is your independent variable. In this part here, M stands for manipulative or manipulated variable. I is independent variable, and X is found in the X-axis. That's easy. Just remember dry mix, right? Remember dry mix. What is it? Dry mix. D is for dependent variable. R is for responding variable, and Y is found in Y-axis. That's dry. And mix is always manipulative variable in the independent variable, and is found always in the X-axis. Dry mix. I hope you've learned something today about dry mix. And if you have any more questions, just comment below. Thank you. Bye.